Let us discuss the concept of mutual inductance. Okay, let us say there is a coil having n turns. I bring a magnet closer to it. Will its magnetic field influence this coil? The answer is yes. Now, instead of magnet, I bring another coil having, there are two coils now. This is coil 1 and this is coil 2. This is having n1 turns, this is having n2 turns, and I pass a current I1 through coil 1. If the second coil is very far off, the magnetic field generated because of current passing through these coils won't be affecting the second coil. But at a particular distance, when you try to bring it closer, when you bring this coil closer to this, the magnetic field lines of this will start influencing the coil, the flux of coil 2. Because see, when the current passes through like this, it is like this, the magnetic field lines will be passing through like this, so they will be influencing the flux of coil 2. So let us say if I is a constant state current, steady state current, some battery is supplying that, constant current is coming, then because of current flow in the coil 1, it will impact the flux of coil 2. What is the flux of coil 2? The flux of coil 2 is N2 phi B2, let us say. Okay, this is flux linkages. Phi is the product of magnetic field and area. It depends upon the shape of the coil, and because if you are giving more and more turns, the flux linkage value will increase. It is like this, if you increase the area, more lines will pass through it. Similarly, if you turn it with more number of coils, then also the flux will be impacted. So this is proportional to the current in one, or it must be equal to some constant which we are calling as mutual inductance. In this case, mutual inductance in 2 because of current passing in 1. So I can write M21 is equal to N2 phi B2 divided by I1. That means because of current flowing in coil 1, the flux of coil 2 is impacted. Okay, so this is the concept of mutual inductance. Now let us say this current is varied. Now we have discussed constant current. I am sending some 5 ampere current, then you will have a particular value. But if this current itself is varying, if it is a AC supply, it is varying constantly, then what will happen? If you differentiate both sides, N2 is a constant, N2 d phi B2 divided by dt is equal to M21 di1 by dt. Now, because initially there was no flux in coil 2, because current passed through coil 1, the flux got influenced, that means the flux changed. So therefore, as per Faraday's law, the induced EMF in 2 will be equal to, it will be d phi, the change in flux B2 into T multiplied by the number of coils, isn't it? Which if you apply the Lenz's law, it is minus N2 into d phi B2 by dt. This is the value of induced EMF. So if I put this value here, if I call this equation 1 and equation 2, and I put 2 into 1, so this will become E is equal to E2. Why we are writing suffix? Because this is induced EMF in the second coil, is equal to minus M21 dI1 by dt. So what are we trying to say? There is an induced EMF in 2 because of current flowing in 1. Okay. Let us see the other way around. Let us say the shapes are maintained as it is and the distance between them also is same. And instead of 1 now, we are passing current in 2. So if I pass current I2 in 2, now the situation is like this. This time we are passing current I2 in 2. So obviously its magnetic field lines will start influencing 1, which is having N1 coils, N1 turns, N1 coils. Okay, so here there will be a mutual induction because of current flowing in 2 and it is influencing the flux of coil 1. So we can write here that flux, this mutual induction in 1 because of current flowing in 2 is equal to, which flux we need to put now? It is N1 phi B1 divided by which current? It is influenced because of current in the 2. It is observed that if you are not changing the shapes nor the distance or location of the coils, this M12 and M21 are mutually equal. So as we have done in the previous case, here also we can write E1 is equal to minus of M12 into dI2 divided by dt. That means there is an induced EMF in 1 because of there is a change in current in the coil 2. There can be a situation that I2 can be a constant or time varying. If it is changing, if it is increasing, it will have an impact. It will have more EMF. If it is increasing, it will have impact. If it is decreasing, it will have an impact. So like in the previous case, we can write this equation. And this mutual inductance, these values, if the locations and geometry and the number of coils is not changing, we can write M12 is equal to M21 is equal to, it is denoted by M. So it is like this. We can write E2, the induced EMF in 2 is equal to M, mutual inductance of the coils, multiplied by dI1 by dt. Similarly, E1 can be written as mutual inductance multiplied by, there will be induced EMF in 1 because of current flowing in 2 divided by dt. So this is the concept of mutual inductance. Okay.